It was supposed to be the start of the case of the year. Hundreds of policemen had turned up early in anticipation of thousands of Anwar supporters. Hundreds of reporters and TV broadcast journalists were also present in anticipation of the legal fireworks that would take place in court. The police were mobilized as the internet in general and blogosphere in particular was full of calls for large numbers of supporters to get together and show support for both Anwar and his former aide Saiful Bukhari. Anwar supporters would wear black, while those cheering for Saiful would wear white. Police believe that any possible commotion outside the court is aimed at diverting attention from the legal proceedings. But the supporters of Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, well, there were not that many around, maybe 100 or 200 people. In the end, the number of Anwar supporters numbered less than 150. In fact, they were outnumbered by reporters and news-gathering crews. Many of his supporters were bussed in from Penang, as evident from this Penang Football Association bus that was parked near the courthouse since morning. What they lack in numbers, Anwar supporters made up by being very loud, chanting Reformasi and Bebas Anwar all throughout the court. The number of reporters who had gathered since 8 a.m. continued to grow as they waited for Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim to arrive at the court complex. When he arrived, the reporters immediately swarmed around him and there was a media frenzy. Flashbulbs continued to pop until Anwar entered the lift to go to High Court number 3. Earlier, one of Anwar's lawyers, S. Sangkaranaya, had broken the bad news to the media. Anwar's lead counsel, Shafi'i Abdullah, is not feeling well and has been admitted to the Kuala Lumpur hospital.
Still not good, so he was admitted to HKL. He is undergoing some more tests. At this stage, we don't know what will be the result because the tests are still undergoing. However,
Anwar's legal team had sought a postponement and the case will not be heard today.
I wrote to court yesterday at about 4 o'clock, and the court, the deputy registrar rang our office and said the judge has allowed a postponement because the letter didn't say when Hadi will be well. So I'm sure the judge will fix the date today and pending what the doctor says of Sulaiman. Okay, that is the current status. So we'll go up now, we'll see the judge, get the date. Meanwhile, Dato' is coming.
So there won't be any application for documents?
No, the applications are still on. They all supposed to have been heard today, fixed for hearing today, including the trial. All will be postponed. 2 applications and the trial date will be postponed. As to the date, only the judge will decide later. And we will let you know.
Anwar Ibrahim has 8 lawyers, so the media asked Sangkaran why the illness of just one had forced the postponement of the case.
Defense counsel, you prefer it earlier to get it over and done with, or you don't mind dragging it on?
There's no dragging on. It's because of the situation that's happening. Like you see, Sulaiman felt guilty. He just really collapsed the other day. And then the doctor is giving now a HKL government doctor, even certifying his condition being lost.
It was a big disappointment for everyone because everybody came hoping to see what evidence would be presented against Anwar, and it was an anticlimax really. Whatever little excitement for the day was provided by Ketua Pemuda Keadilan Syamsul Anwar Muhammad Akin, Party Information Chief Tian Chua, and PAS Youth Chief Nasruddin Tantawi. The 3 of them led a small so-called peace walk for Anwar from the Jalan Duta bus station to the courthouse. They then called a press conference and were unanimous in calling the trial a conspiracy, an evil conspiracy against Anwar Ibrahim and his plans of taking over the federal government.
Sebagai satu konspirasi jahat untuk menjatuhkan Datuk Seri Anwar. Pada kita, konspirasi ini merupakan konspirasi jahat kali kedua. Dan kali ini mereka lakukan sekali lagi dengan alasan kerana ingin merosakkan reputasi, ingin menjatuhkan dan menggagalkan perancangan kita untuk mengambil alih kerajaan persekutuan. Jadi,
kami melihat bahawa konspirasi ini adalah semata-mata untuk menghalang kemarahan Pakatan Rakyat bagi membimbing dan memimpin negara kita pada masa yang akan datang.
Ini merupakan satu amaran kepada pemimpin-pemimpin UMNO Barisan Nasional yang kini melancarkan satu lagi konspirasi menentang seorang tokoh reformasi, seorang ikon perjuangan rakyat.
And so, after disappearing into the courts for about 1 hour, Anwar Ibrahim reappeared to the chants of his supporters. He then explained what had happened in court, the delay, and when the case would be re-mentioned again.
The judge has decided on the new date, next Wednesday. Reason being our lead counsel, Sulaiman, is still in hospital for observation, and the HKL doctor has submitted a letter to explain the circumstances regarding the condition of Sulaiman.
And so, Anwar Ibrahim left the courthouse amidst chanting of Reformasi and Bebas Anwar. It looked like for one more day at least, he is still the people's hero and still leading the fledgling Pakatan Rakyat.